You just judge people on what they show you. So when they see us doing shows and they see me diving in crowds, and they just think, oh, he's cool, he's fine, he's happy, he's made it. You know what I mean? The money, the fame, it doesn't erase the trauma in my brain. It doesn't erase how I felt that day. It doesn't erase how now I'm permanently scarred. "21 years, this is it. I ain't done nothing, I ain't accomplished nothing. They're gonna kill me right in front of my mum." It's heavy. So a lot of people are just living with demons, man. They're living with these deep thoughts, these painful thoughts, these traumatic events in their head and reliving it. I don't think enough has been done to help them.
It's like almost a panic attack's come over me. I'm tucked straight back to that night.
I did genuinely feel like if nobody helps me soon, I'm not going to be alive like for my 23rd birthday.
I feel like I've carried a lot of trauma and a lot of weight on my shoulders for a long time.
You was always my baby. You just need to let me back in.
In my career, we've taken a lot of first steps. We're always the first to do this, the first to do that. So why not be the first to help everybody to get my mental health right?
Your scores suggest that you have symptoms in keeping with PTSD.
I don't mind taking that burden, taking that step for everyone. When I tell people I'm doing this, they rate it, they respect it. Like, they all say the same thing. "Bro, all of us are suffering from PTSD, bro. It's traumatic out here."
PTSD is a condition called post-traumatic stress disorder, whereby people re-experience a traumatic event in the form of flashbacks or sometimes in the form of nightmares.
Often when people are experiencing PTSD, it feels like there's no beginning or end to their trauma.
What are you hoping to get out of therapy?
I just want to feel lighter, man. I just really want to feel like... I don't know, man. To be honest, I just want to feel better.
The main principle in trauma therapy is to try to process that memory or put it in the part of the brain that it needs to be, where it's stamped with a time and date. Hey, you okay? How you doing?
You okay?
Nice to see you.
You too.
I've got the questionnaires.
I'm sorry.
Is that all right? Konan, he kind of fit all the criteria for PTSD, and he has experienced it for 11 years, so that's a long time for someone to be going through that.
Feeling down, depressed or hopeless, I always knew something was up.
The main part of the session is trying to take a bit of a snapshot kind of your life, and it's called a lifeline. So this rope represents kind of your life. We have flowers to represent some of the positive things, and then we have rocks that kind of represent really difficult or traumatic things that have happened in your life. I guess kind of the first part kind of represents your birth. How would you like to symbolise that?
What, with a rock or a flower? With a flower, I feel like. For me, childhood is like getting woken up by my brothers and my mum rehearsing in the dining room. My dining room is a studio, so every Saturday there's rehearsal. I just hear 3-part harmonies. My dad was like the first Jamaican child star. So yeah, got some heavy shoes to fill. I think I was 8 years old and I remember asking my mum, can she help me write a song? It was that something about taking a girl to a burger bar. Yeah, big up Mumsy for that one there. That was my first entry into like songwriting.
What's the next thing that you remember?
My dad dying.
Yeah.
I was 5.
5, yeah.
When I was a kid, my mum was very loving. I was the youngest boy, so she always just hugging and kissing me. When I grew older and I started getting involved in the street stuff, it started to get a bit distant. The first time I went to the park, that's when I got introduced to the badness. There was older guys in the park, they was making some younger kids do star jumps and slapping them in the face and just violating them, basically. And that's the first time I've ever seen some stuff like that. My brothers wasn't like that. My mum didn't raise me around stuff like that, so I wasn't used to that. So when I've gone home, I've kind of shed a tear for them. I thought that was wrong, you know what I'm saying? And then I just became numb to it, and I started getting involved in it, and then that's how the ball just started rolling.
So it sounds like you didn't have much of a choice in it.
Well, I did. To be fair, I had a choice, but it's just like, what do you want in life? And clearly that's what I wanted at the time, so I just went with it. You'd rather be the one that everyone's scared of in the room than the one in the room that's scared. And then I went to actual college. And then while I was in actual college, I ended up going to jail. Mm-hmm. So here we go. Another bump in the road.
Mm-hmm. So how old are you here?
Yeah, I was 17.
17.
Yeah. So then when I've come out of jail, I've got straight back to it. When I was going through the badness, it leaked into my whole world. So then I got rushed, I got my head passes, I got stabbed, I got in a car crash, I got, like, you get me? So I got robbed in a studio. Like, it was just, bare things was just happening to me. And then obviously, ultimately, the last thing that happened in that stage of things was when my stepdad got killed. I remember the day, like, we had a call from someone. It was the first time we was gonna go on radio. It was a good experience, man. It was positive. So I'm walking to my house, walked to my gate, pushed it. As I'm walking to my door, I heard footsteps running. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Every time I used to go in my house, I used to practice how to get my key in the door. Anytime I go home, daytime, nighttime, I could get my key in my door. Luckily, I knew how to do that. It's like I was preparing myself for that day. When I heard the steps running, I knew it wasn't a time to turn around and check who that was. So I just go in my house, boom. As I push the door open, I've gone to close the door. I can hear them, they're right there. I see a gun in the corner of the door. So now I'm like, yeah, it's on. I push the door, the door's bounced back. I push the door again, the door's bounced back. I push the door, it closed. As I'm running upstairs, I hear the door come off the hinges. My stepdad's like, what's going on? My mum's got up. And then they're asking me, what's happening? And I'm saying, I don't know. Someone's trying to get me. Me and my stepdad's holding the door. They're kicking the door, we're holding it. I tried to push the chest, the drawer in front of it, but that did nothing. Pushing the door, the doors come off the hinges. They shot through the door, bang. Then everything's just gotten slow for me. I just remember doing this, like, because, like, you know, I always hear, like, you get shot, you don't really feel it at the start. I'm feeling myself and I was thinking, I'm gonna die now. This is it, like, this is my life, like, 21 years. This is it. Like, I ain't done nothing, I ain't accomplished nothing. This is just the end, then gonna be the end of it. I think my stepdad just ran out there. My mum saying, please don't shoot, please don't shoot. And then I heard 2 gunshots, and then I heard like something, people falling down the stairs. I could hear them walking around the house like they were still looking for me. And then I think my mum went downstairs, and I just heard her screaming Carl's name. And then as I've gone downstairs, I see Carl at the bottom of the stairs, and the neighbor trying to resuscitate him, my mum screaming, like, blood everywhere. I remember just looking, just staring for a moment. And then my mum's like, where you going, where you going? And I just jumped over them. I just left. And I just remember being in the car like, we need to get them. We need to get them. Like, I didn't know who it was. I didn't know what was going on. I just was like, we need to get them. They need to die now. Like, are you lot with me? Are you lot with me? I remember hysterically just saying it. Like, my body was just in shock. Like, it was crazy. And I remember my friend saying to me, yo, like, you need to go and look after your mum, you get me? So, it's crazy. I just hugged her and I just cried, you get me? Like, I just said, I'm sorry, you get me? That was the hard part for me, you know what I'm saying? Out of all of it, like, it's not even the fact of, like, the situation happening, it's just like, it's like I did that to them. I feel like a lot of young people are going through a trauma that they don't know how to deal with.
The prevalence rate of PTSD, really, they vary across the UK. And unfortunately, Northern Ireland has higher rates of PTSD. That's explained by a number of factors. Some of it's attached to the legacy of the Troubles. And we know that where you've got high levels of social deprivation, you have higher levels of mental illness as well.
Yeah, this music thing really does take you into uncomfortable and different and just exciting experiences. You don't just really jump on a plane and start talking about your mental health to a person that you've never met before. Going on this journey, it's making me think about how many other people have it from multiple different things.
Until I done my research on PTSD and stuff like that, you know, I was uneducated myself. At the start, I just felt depressed, like I keep saying these.
Yeah, and that's why doing this and talking about it is like the main driving force for me. Is like there's a lot of people that don't know that they're suffering from it.
Well, it wasn't for a couple of years after the incident that I started noticing I was being a lot more safer. Like what I was doing, I would always plan out my route and stuff like that there. I tended to box myself off a lot more, stuff like that.
I'll have a worry, but then I would think that extreme is going to happen. And then now with anxiety, now I can't focus.
You overthink everything?
Yeah, overthink it, but I always think it to the worst because what happened to me was kind of extreme.
Yeah.
And then I just get a panic attack inside, like anxiety in my stomach, my chest tightens up, I feel...
Do you put yourself off doing certain things?
Yeah, I feel paralyzed to an extent, you know what I mean, inside, so...
By me, I'm just taken back. It's like almost a panic attack's come over me. I'm took straight back to that night. It was my 17th birthday. Me and about 15 of my friends, we had booked a holiday home. And we just got the idea, we'll go pier diving. My friend jumps on, and another friend jumps on as well. Now, the first friend, he gets on there with a trouble, Sean. I hear him screaming. So I ran, dove, as I say, about the strongest swimmer with everybody, but he's really panicking. He's like hyperventilating, he's like really scared. And I'm getting pushed under, he's fucking couldn't breathe. I went to turn and grab the ladder, and I looked, ladder's not there. We're 30 feet out. The current has took us right out, like, and I'm fighting, I'm struggling to keep my head above the water.
Oh, so he can't swim then?
No, he couldn't swim at all. And then it got to the point where I literally took my last breath and I had to kick off my best friend. Literally kick off him. And all I remember is pushing my chest up like that, floating in the water with waves coming over my head. And I knew he was gone, like. Every year now, my birthday, I don't celebrate my birthday. But I just go up to the cemetery, chat them, just drop off my flowers, you know. Just my wee way of saying sorry. I blamed myself for so long. For the first year, I didn't tell anybody that I kicked off him. You know, I tried, and I didn't tell anybody about me kicking off or anything like that there because I felt so guilty.
His experience is like mine, it's like a guilt one. Like, you know what I mean? So it's good to know how somebody else deals with the guilt of somebody passing and it kind of them thinking it's their fault. The only thing that really makes me sad about the whole situation is just my mum part, you know what I mean? Just the guilt of, like, my mum, that what I put my mum through, that's what makes me sad. My split decision ended with my stepdad dying, you know what I'm saying? So that's the guilt that's just been on me ever since, like, you know what I mean? And it was just a hard one for me.
You probably played over in your head what you
100%.
could have done, what you should have done 100
like,
times. It was the what ifs that was eating my brain up. It was the what ifs that was making me feel guilty, you know? And it was the constant going over and over and over every scenario.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. Like, you know when, like, there's just nothing you can do.
It's out of your control.
Do you worry about feeling overwhelmed with emotion? Does that?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think might happen?
You know, you've been taught to know, like, you just have to always be strong.
Okay.
And I feel like me being strong is probably the reason why.
Who told you that?
That's just culture, innit? Like,
Yeah.
you're a man's man. You don't really, you just crack on, innit?
Yeah.
I don't know why. No one's ever told me that. You just always assume never to show weakness, never to be soft in front of no one.
The thing is if we shut down kind of those difficult emotions, like the sadness, the guilt, what happens is we also shut down kind of happiness and pleasure. And I wonder whether actually that's what's been happening with you. The difficulty with not being able to experience pleasure or joy or happiness is because you've tried so hard to shut down the difficult emotions that you also shut down the ones that bring you joy and happiness too.
I don't really want to be strong sometimes. Like, it's just a lot to carry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's all right to let go too, man. Let me tell you something. I've cried in front of many men, right? That does not faze me in the slightest. I think it takes a big man to cry, let me tell you. You see, if I cried and a man laughed at me, I'd my cum cry. That's the way I roll, like. And that's just how it is.
If you think about people between the ages of about 16 and 24, there is so much going on. People don't want to recognise in themselves sometimes that they've got mental health problems.
Big one, my dog.
Can't believe.
Good, Akin. What's going on? Let's go to you.
Me and Back Row G, we've known each other for a while now. We've made music together. I knew there was going to be symptoms that I recognised growing up in the places that we grow up.
Yeah, man, how you been, brother, man?
Bless, my bro, man. Bless, you know? Fighting, but we're here, man. Another day, you get me?
I knew he had experienced something. Why I thought like I had PTSD was because, like, when I'm in a room, like, as soon as I go into a room, I'm analysing the escapes, I'm analysing if there's weapons, I'm analysing who's in the room, and I can't relax. Do you get it? Mm-hmm. I can tell you're related.
Bro, I'm so lost for words because it's like, bro, like, you're hitting home, innit? It was just very violent at the time growing up. So, like, when I was growing up, I was just seeing, like, a lot of things that man really shouldn't have been seeing at that time, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, like, man, think to myself, like, raw, like, is this, like, how man actually has to think, bro, before man step out? Like, how does it feel for the people that actually don't have to actually you just step out your house and you have nothing to worry about? Like, that's a blessing.
It's freedom, man. And I feel like people from our background, we don't experience that freedom.
No, we don't.
It's a luxury that we don't have.
Big luxury, bro. There's a few of my friends that passed away. First, Stephen, when he died, that's when a lot of things changed for man, and I started looking at people a little bit different. I never, ever, ever, ever thought if someone was gonna die, it would be him, innit? You get it?
How did he pass away?
He got stabbed, bro.
How do you think that affected you, though, like, mentally? Like, when you first heard about your friend dying and passing away, like?
And it just leaves the question of, bro, I need to move safe out here myself.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like you're in survival mode now.
Trust me, for real.
Because it can happen.
It can happen. It's not a joke, bro. And it just takes a second, bro. After that, like man got snaked by my close friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, they all rushed, man, all of this type of stuff. From then, I wasn't someone that everyone wanted to be around, innit? I was that guy, I come in the room, energy's off, broski. Yeah, no one wants to talk no more. No one wants to do nothing. But bro, I'll be chilling. I'll be probably like chilling with my guys smoking and that, like, and I'll be in my own zone, bro, and I'll be thinking about that day, bro. I used to have mad dreams that I never used to understand, you know what I'm saying? That would leave man in a bad place, like I'm waking up and I can't breathe in the night, like mum's trying to call ambulance and these type of things, innit? Yeah. And I can't lie, like when that's why man started smoking weed so much, blood, because blood, as soon as man started smoking weed, man didn't dream no more, bro.
Yeah.
So you spoke a lot about that kind of last time, that you're trying so hard to get away from the streets, and the more success you achieve, or the more successful you are, the further away the streets feel kind of from you.
I just started to feel like I was trapped there, and like, this isn't it. It's like a dark shadow just coming around me. I could visualize how I felt when I was there on the roads, in the streets, involved. I wasn't who I was now. Like, I can see myself and what I was going through and how I felt. And I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to be like that.
How do you cope with all these thoughts in your head and the trauma? How do you not let it get the better of you?
Bro, today will be the first time I told God's honest truth, bro. I'm still going through it now, my guy, bro. I'm not coping, like, you get me?
Have you gone and sat down with a therapist since you've been older, or?
No, I haven't sat down, but I've thought about it a lot. And like, I've gotten myself like close and was just backed away from it and that kind of thing. Like, you know what keeps man going? Like, I feel like coming to realize now, yeah, like, it's like, I feel like, you know what, maybe man's not meant to be understood. And maybe man's not meant to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone's meant to be happy, bro. You know
but
what
that's
I'm saying?
the thing, like, we are meant to be happy, bro. Like, when we was born and we was little kids, bro, we was happy originally. Do you get me? And it's just the trauma and the experiences that we've been through and the environment we've grown up in has just made you and made me and made a lot of us conditioned to feel like we're soldiers or we're warriors, or like we're not meant to be vulnerable or sad or, you know what I'm saying, or happy. Yeah, man, we just got to learn to kind of embrace it all. Well, that's what I'm learning to do anyway. I'm trying to see how it goes, because if it doesn't work, I'm going back straight to my...
Let me know how it goes, you get me one, bro. Let me know. I'm trying.
I go straight back to the numbers.
When I'm treating PTSD, it becomes a chronic condition, it becomes highly disabling. People's lives can be fundamentally changed.
And I was so desperate, like, I did genuinely feel like if nobody helps me soon, I am not going to be alive, like, for my 23rd birthday.
Hello, you're right.
Yeah, you're right. Every day is a new day, and you just wake up and you just wing it. That's what I think, and I'm still just winging it. And you know what? I'm probably gonna be 60 and just winging it. So, and it's working so far, so I'm just gonna keep doing it.
Hopefully they find a way to solve it by then.
Yeah, I would hope so. I went through some really bad abuse at university, which meant I had to come home and finish uni from home, and that's when I started to realise that I had PTSD, and like it started to show itself and like its symptoms and stuff. Like, so I'd walk down the street and I would see someone that looked even remotely like someone I knew, and I would just be like stuck in the road for like 10 minutes. I couldn't move, and it would just like throw me back to that point when I was at uni and I was like just in fight or flight mode all the time. The first time I went to the doctors, I was midway through what I would believe now was a bit of a like psychotic break, and they did not want to hear it at all. So they put me on medication for depression, and over the next year they just upped and upped my dose until I was at the max dose that you can be in the UK for this specific medication, and I was just like just out of it all day, every day, like, but it wasn't helping anything. So I just went into the doctors and I was like, look, you can't put me on anything higher than this. There's nowhere else we can go with this. Surely there must be something else wrong.
For me, it was sad to hear that. Like, that's how hard it is to be seen and get taken seriously. So then there's obviously a problem in the system.
How bad did it get for you when people wasn't listening to you or taking you seriously?
I would say my worst point was probably around my 23rd birthday, was when I was really trying to get people to listen to me and no one wanted to hear what I had to say and no one wanted to try and help me. And I have a journal entry where I literally said, like, I am not going to make it to my birthday because nobody is giving me the support I need. I didn't want to not be here, but there just didn't feel like there was another way out of it.
You feel like you can't do anything. There's nothing that can help you right now. And I felt that way.
How did the PTSD diagnosis change things for you?
Once I had that, it was like the most clarity I've had in years. I was like, yeah, this makes so much sense. I'm like, the flashbacks, the nightmares, like everything makes so much sense. It meant that even like doctors spoke to me differently because they knew I had PTSD. They were like, oh, so you need these kinds of therapy and you need this. And
approach was different.
yeah, and they actually spoke to me like I was a human and like I actually had something to say and they would listen. I've been on a waiting list for trauma therapy for 18 months solid and still no movement. So I just think like it's still gonna be a journey. It's gonna take some more time.
Man, like, you kept going, you know what I mean? Because like it's hard to go through all of those things that you're going through, thoughts, mental health, and still have the drive even to fix it.
We have a real problem with waiting lists. So people get lost at the very time when they might be seeking help.
Was there anything that you wanted to think about today?
I just feel like the internet plays a big part in like me feeling like I can't move forward with the situation.
And is it still bothering you now?
Yeah, it's bothering me.
Okay. Just kind of from your scores, your PTSD scores have spiked quite significantly actually, which is in keeping with what you've been saying.
I'm trying to change my life and then now they're still trying to use this situation to bring me down. This situation won't let me breathe. If I have like, I don't know, back and forth on the internet or just say anything anybody don't like, they revert to saying, oh yeah, your stepdad got killed. It's just crazy. I'm just reading this and I have to relive something that's happened to me 13 years ago. Like, and it's too much for me sometimes, man.
I can see it.
It's overwhelming.
It's bringing up a feeling.
Yeah, like it's just anger, man. Like, it's angry. I'm angry, like, I'm angry. Trust me, I'm so angry inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so angry inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel angry inside, man. Like, I just feel like there's nothing I can, like, like I'm never gonna, like, be able to escape it.
The music separates me from that world that I was in.
there's a handful of people that have been like man's friends from, you know, from the get-go. We both go through, you know, trials and tribulations. We both win together. It's been our kind of support system. Not everybody has not everyone has a Konan. They don't. To speak about anything with or go through things together, like people don't have that.
So when I was chatting to Gets and Backroad G, and I was telling him, like, one of the reasons why I kind of wanted to go into therapy was because I started to feel like I wasn't happy. Like, we're just doing these things and it's just becoming just a thing we do, and there's no real joy from it. Yeah, you're just doing the music and you're winning, but you don't really feel like you're winning. So then when I was speaking to the therapist, she was basically saying, if you numb yourself to sadness, you will numb yourself to happiness also. So you kind of have to accept the sadness and the upset for you to then be able to accept the happiness when it happens.
That's mad.
And when I said it to them, look, they said the same thing.
Because it's not like it's one sad thing. It's loads of sad things. So we're dealing with loads of sad things or things that man's not happy with, and then we're still also dealing with so much positive things. So it's like, yeah, numbing yourself to both will make sense why you won't feel happy about all the stuff you're accomplishing.
So little things like that just get your brain ticking, you know what I mean? And just start thinking, okay, maybe I need to accept when I'm sad, maybe I need to take it in more and deal with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, let that emotion just flow. And I think I was talking to one of the man them the other day on the phone about this, and he was like, bro, you gotta have tough skin. And I bugged out. I bugged out one of the man them the other day on the phone. I said, stop saying that to me, bro. Stop saying I have to have tough skin, bro. Like, stop saying that. Why do I have to have tough skin? Why? I don't have enough skin to have, I don't have no more tough skin no more. Like, I don't have that. Stop telling me that. Like, what do I do? Like, stop just saying I gotta take things. Am I a punching bag?
There are moments where you are getting triggered quite often. And it would make sense that you would kind of get strong feelings of anger. Because at the time with your stepdad, there was a point in that memory where you felt really strong feelings of anger and wanted to respond to kind of what's happened. Why is it important for you to, you know, rectify people's opinions of whatever it is that you did? Like, why does that feel an important thing to do?
Because it's not true. It's being used to still try to tear me down. And I just, the fact that I've got to relive it all the time, and like, I've got to just live in this moment forever. Like, even so, like, when they're bringing up like the snitching thing, and I put out court statements and rectified it, like, you'll still try to use that when you know it's not true, but you'll still throw that at me. And if it's not that, or your stepdad's dead, and it's like, you get me? I know it's probably some idiot behind their iPhone, and like, how would you just say that? Like, how, like, to somebody you don't know, someone you don't have a problem with, and you just can say that? It gets under my skin, bro, and you know, like, I just have blind rage, and like, I don't know how to deal with it. Like, literally, mentally, I don't know how to deal with it. Like,
people need to think about what they're saying, innit? Because you're just gonna say something, and then when there's a reaction to it, the reaction's never gonna be positive, is it? Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, just seeing man upset and seeing man, like, it triggering man and getting under man's skin between us friends, we was just like, we were so annoyed and angry that people can even have that impact on man.
We still have a culture which creates the impression that men should be tough guys and strong and not talk about their emotions. It's a huge problem. The next part of the jigsaw is enabling people to come forward and legitimizing their right to come forward.
The life could have been a little bit different for me. It's just a shame that I wasn't given that support from adults. You're right. Good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, my boy.
For the last 5 years, I've been doing a lot of youth work in the community because I've been their age and I didn't have anybody to even put me into that right direction. So I wanted to be the person that could do that.
When did you first think that you had PTSD?
I hear different aspects of their lives that I relate to, by like the way that they feel, dreams that they could be possibly having, and it was me. Everything that they were saying was all me.
So what kind of dreams do you have?
I'll have sweats. I'll get sweaty, or I'll have it will take flashbacks to when I was stabbed, or when I have different dreams. So it's either me, or it was my friend that died in my arms.
Your friend died in your arms?
Yeah, stabbed in the heart.
Crazy.
Yeah, I was only 15.
Oh, it's 15?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, it plays on me quite a lot.
It would though, innit? Like, to just see that live.
I went through child abuse, went from the age of 9 to 13. So if stuff come up about children that have been abused on the news as well, that instantly flicks me straight away.
How was the relationship with your parents when they found out about that?
So it was not really spoken about after, but obviously that sat with me. It still sits with me today.
Of course.
So it should have been dealt with back then.
How did you learn the coping strategies? Like, where did you learn? Did someone teach you, or you just had to learn it over
Learned it myself.
Oh yeah?
It took me a long time. What I've done throughout my life is throughout my life, I've self-medicated with drugs.
Oh, is it?
So when you start taking drugs, that you don't think or feel anything, and I got hooked instantly. And I think from then, everything that I'd been through was gone.
Oh, is it?
Everything. I didn't think about anything. But I think having the opportunity to be able to talk about this stuff that we're talking about today, back then, I don't think, would I have gone to drugs? Probably not.
Hearing what you've been through, bro, I commend you, bro. You should be proud of yourself to be even here sitting today chatting to me about it.
Thank you. But you as well, though, bro.
Some people crash out, bro, and you know what I'm saying? They don't get to the finish line.
If you treat PTSD with PTSD-specific treatment, people's health will improve. They're more likely to be able to re-enter the workforce, and they're more likely to economically benefit society.
I don't think enough has been done to help them. Think about it, I've been alive for how long now, and I'm only now sorting it out.
We identified kind of particular moments in the memory that were the worst moments for you. We call those kind of parts of the memory a hotspot. It kind of stays in that part of the brain where it's not processing, so it keeps coming up, it keeps appearing, you keep getting triggered. So what we do now, Konan, is we kind of think a little bit about each hotspot, and we update that with the new information that we know now. Yeah. I want you to kind of visualise kind of being back, behind the door in the bedroom. If you want to, you can close your eyes and try and picture it, or you can have your eyes open. Tell me when you're there.
Yeah, I'm there.
And what are you seeing?
Everyone looks scared.
What emotions are you feeling now?
Panic.
Out of 100, how much panic are you feeling?
200.
100. Any other emotions?
I feel so helpless. I feel like I can't really move. Like I feel paralyzed a little bit. It's like it's out of my hands. I can't talk my way out of it. I can't fight my way out of it. It's ending one way in my head,
How is it ending?
They're gonna kill me.
Okay.
In front of my mum. It's all caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting to go sleep and wake up tomorrow and be happy about it. I just went on radio for the first time. Yeah, like the music thing might actually happen. Like that was what I was going to my house to think about. Now I'm here. And it may never ever happen.
Okay, now what do you know now?
That it happened. And I didn't die.
You didn't die, yeah.
I achieved it all. The things I set out to do, I achieved it. All the Guinness World Records and like top 10 albums and performing with the people I used to listen to.
And how much fear are you feeling at the moment?
No, I'm not feeling no fear now.
How much helplessness are you feeling?
I don't feel helpless now.
Okay. Okay. Panic?
No, I'm cool.
Okay. When you're ready, just come back. Yeah. Okay. How was that for you?
I don't know how to put into words. Like, it's strange.
Yeah.
Very strange, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I was there, and then at the same time, as soon as I start thinking about things, it's like it just disappears in front of you. And then now you're somewhere else. It's like being in a dream.
We can do so much for PTSD now, but there's still a long way to go. We still have too many people on waiting lists. We still have too many people not being accurately diagnosed and not getting access to an evidence-based therapy.
Do you think therapy has helped you?
Yeah, I think it's helped me. I think it's helped me look at things differently and reflect more.
And it's just like, this is my life. It's like extremely inspiring, but then extremely sad and traumatic. So now I'm in the middle and I'm balanced, and that's what's made me me, if that makes sense. But I just, when it comes to my mum and seeing the effect on her, it really is what makes it hard for me. I feel like I need to have a deeper conversation with my mum. It could go left. Like, it could feel better after. So basically, I got a diagnosis the other day. Like, I told them obviously my symptoms and stuff, my just behavior. And he was like, yeah, you've definitely got PTSD. They gave me, they prescribed me antidepressants.
What? Really? What symptoms? What symptoms were you going through?
For the past couple of years, I did feel a bit empty, you know what I mean? So I just didn't want to feel empty, have a child and do all that stuff in relationships and feel empty, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to pass that on.
I hear you.
Yeah, man.
And how often do you have therapy?
I had it like once a week. I was having it once a week. I think I meant to have it more. Since I've been doing it, I've been more emotional, you get me? It's been a bit weird. Like, even when I'm watching like movies and if something good happens and I feel like happy about it, like I kind of get tears in my eyes.
It's well overdue though.
Yeah, 100.
I don't know how you actually coped. I mean, you know, because I had counselling after the situation, but you didn't. And I just always wondered how you coped with that. Obviously you didn't cope with it very well. I'm glad that you've got to the place where you recognise that you needed external help, because that is probably the hardest thing to do. Regardless of where you are, we're always here for you. You need to know that all the time.
100%.
You know we're here for you, 100%. It may like seem that we're miles apart, but I'm here for you, you know. Remember, you shut me out for quite a while, so you just need to let me back in. You was always my baby, so you just need to let me back in.
There is absolutely no reason why people with PTSD cannot lead full and flourishing lives.
It's been a good experience.
Just piecing it all together, this big PTSD puzzle, just learning everyone else's experiences, everybody's perspective. I feel like it just helps me as a person just learn about myself.
Here you are, trying to share your experience with other people, just to make them feel smaller but better. Like, you know, that to me speaks a lot about you, lad. It really does, like. And I think you should be damn proud of it.
It's made me look at things differently. And yeah, it has helped me in a way.
I'm feeling everything. I don't know if I really like that though, if I'm being honest. Obviously it's a process though, and I'm not just gonna think you're gonna heal it overnight.
Because I'm trying to figure out how to heal it for the man them.
Come on,
if I can find a way to heal it, I can just pass it on to the bros. Like, yo, this is how you do it, my bro.
I'm here, I'm waiting, my bro,
You
man.
get me?
But
This is
I'm
how
gonna
you do
take it in though, like, I'm gonna try to see how I can do it, man, if I can't do it, you know what I'm saying?
The first step is just trying, innit?
And so we've got to free people up from these traumatic experiences in the past so that they can connect with society in the here and now.
Actually having it out of my head makes me feel so much better.
If you could sit down and have a conversation with a younger Konan,
Yeah.
what would you say to him?
You know what? All I would really say to him is, you're gonna figure it out. You know what I mean? That you're gonna figure it out. Don't worry, you're gonna figure it out, and it's gonna be okay.